Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shuffle here, and there is a new Southwest Airlines credit card on offer from Chase. It is called the Southwest Performance Business Credit Card, okay? Don't confuse it with the current one on offer. I think it's the Premier or something, but this is an all new one. It's a little bit hard to find on Chase's website, okay? If you go to the small business cards and then go to travel, it actually doesn't show up. You have to, there's a kind of special way of getting to it, and you get this landing page for all the Southwest cards, and then you'll find it on there. I'm sure they'll sort out the links in the next few days. But anyway, it's a pretty exciting card for several reasons, and we're gonna go through it and analyze it. Now, the first thing you'll notice about it is that it has an 80,000 Southwest point sign-up bonus, okay? Now, Southwest points are worth about 1.5 cents per point, so that 80,000 is going to be worth $1,200, $1,200. And to get that sign-up bonus, you have to spend $5,000 in the first 3 months of card membership. Now, the special thing, though, about this sign-up bonus is that it gets you more than 2/3 of the way to a companion pass, okay? So the Southwest companion pass, you have to have 110,000 points to get it, and that can come from credit cards. It doesn't have to come from flights. And yeah, you're more than 2/3 of the way. If you don't know the companion pass, it basically lets you fly. It's like a buy one, get one free ticket. Basically, you fly with the companion for free on either points bookings or revenue bookings. And it is valid for the rest of the year in which you get it and the whole of the next year. So if you were to get it in January, it would basically be valid for 2 years. So it's a really, really good perk, actually, that you can get a huge amount of value out of. Now, the annual fee on this card is $199. So I would say it's still a tier 3 card, but it's definitely towards the high end of the tier, okay? It used to be that you didn't really get credit cards with annual fees around $200 or so, okay? The Amex Gold Preferred Premier Rewards Gold at like $195 or something was really the only one, but now it's getting more and more common that you have credit cards with annual fees around $200. It would normally be like $0, $100, and then right up to $450, but now you're getting some in between, which is interesting, including this one. Okay, let's go through some of the other benefits. So you get 9,000 points each year on your card member anniversary, just a little free gift there. That would be worth $135 if we're using the 1.5 cents per point valuation. Then in earning points, you earn 3x per dollar on Southwest flights. You earn 2x on social media advertising, internet and cable and phone services. And that's becoming quite a common category in Chase business credit cards. And then you also earn 1x on all other purchases. So point earning categories, pretty predictable. Obviously, the online advertising, internet and phone, that's a pretty good category for businesses. A lot of businesses spend a lot of money in that category. And now we'll go through some of the other benefits. So you get 4 upgraded boardings per year. If you don't know, Southwest, it boards in a kind of weird way where they sort of line you up in a little train kind of thing. And you basically get to be at the front of that train. So everyone sort of goes on together, the front people going first. And on Southwest, there's no assigned seating, although you can book a business select seat, it's kind of the same as the regular seat, although you do get, like priority boarding with that, and you get to skip all the lines in the airport, basically. Now you get in-flight Wi-Fi credits. You have to look in the terms and conditions to see how this works, but basically every year they give you 365 Wi-Fi credits, and they're valued at $8 a piece. So you could basically use Wi-Fi every day on one device with those 365 credits. So I doubt you'll use all of them in a year, but that's how it works. And they credit your account with $8 if you spend on Wi-Fi on Southwest. Then you get a global entry / TSA pre-credit worth $100. If you're going to use this, go for global entry. Why would anyone get TSA pre? Because global entry includes TSA pre anyway. So yeah, go for global entry if you use that. Global entries are valid for 5 years. So this perk, it's valued at about $20 per year if you divide it by 5. You can get employee cards at no extra charge, and the card has no foreign transaction fees. So yeah, guys, that's basically a rundown of the card. In terms of the annual fee, the $199 annual fee, well, the sign-up bonus of 80,000 points worth $1,200, that would basically pay the annual fee for 6 years. Okay, you could think about it that way. Or if you want to think about it, offsetting the annual fee through just the regular benefits, well, they give you 9,000 points a year, which is worth $135. Okay, and then the global entry, well, you could say that's worth $20 a year, because that's $100 divided by 5 years. Okay, which is valid for. So that's already $155 a year in value that you're getting out that. So that's 3/4 of the way to offsetting the annual fee. And then you've got those Wi-Fi credits, $8 a time. Well, I don't know how often you're going to use those, but if you use even just, maybe 4 times, 4 or 5 times, you've basically offset the annual fee. So, that's pretty cool. I think the most significant thing about this card, though, is the fact that the sign-up bonus does get you so far towards getting that companion pass. I think that could be something really valuable. And most people who get this card, I think they're gonna get the companion pass. And if you fly a lot on Southwest, having a companion pass, it's like an amazing benefit. All right, so yeah, a lot of people rave about it. Personally, I don't really like Southwest that much. I mean, it is a budget airline. It's not a bad budget airline. It's a lot nicer than maybe some in Europe, like Ryanair, etc. Some characteristics of them, though, is that their seats are quite narrow. I think it's only 17 inches wide, which is pretty on the small side. I will compliment them in some areas, though, in that they are known for having their flight attendants are actually very nice and very friendly and happy. So they must have really nice working conditions or something. And I certainly noticed that when I flew with them. Flight attendants were all very, very friendly. The plane was nice and clean, etc. But yeah, I don't generally fly on budget airlines because they don't have a business class. All right, they have the business select seat. It's really not a business class. Basically, they're an all economy plane. But for those of you who like the idea of Southwest, you want to fly a lot rather than flying occasionally but in business class, I think this would be a great card. Or if you have a business that you're not flying your employees business class, you're just flying them around the country, and you want the companion pass for that and you want to accumulate points for that, I think this would be a great card to get if you're a big user of Southwest, guys. So please leave your comments below. What do you think of this? And please subscribe if you're new for more credit card tips and tricks several times a week. Bye-bye.